Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to study flamingo and sub-topic is poetry, and the topic is Aunt Jenifer's Tiger by Adrienne Rich. Adrienne Rich was an American essayist, feminist. She has attracted the attention of maximum people of all over the world for her concern towards a miserable condition of the married women of the world. Aunt Jenifer is a symbol of married women, all the married women of the world. This poem deals with pathetic condition of all the married women of the world because of their sufferings by their dominating husbands, by their husbands' masculine domination. The first stanza of this poem deals or describes when Aunt Jenifer is making tigers on the panel. These tigers are looking quite elegant, proud, unafraid, ferocious, confident, and enjoying their freedom. These are the qualities which are missing from Aunt Jenifer's life because she is suppressed completely because of her husband, because of her dominating husband, which is a very common fact by maximum married women of the world. The tigers which Aunt Jenifer is making are the symbol of masculine domination, similar to her husband, as her husband seemed to be or was very much dominating on her. And Aunt Jenifer has done a lot. She has done a lot. She has shown a lot of devotion for her husband to keep her happy. But she could never get that due respect that she deserves. Aunt Jenifer has drawn these tiger or making these tigers showing long steps and the surrounding is of jungle. They are little happy. They are, they don't have any botheration, unlike Aunt Jenifer. Aunt Jenifer has also made some man sitting under a tree, under a green tree. These men are popular for their domination. But the tigers which are made by Aunt Jenifer do not afraid of the presence of these man sitting under a tree. But Aunt Jenifer herself afraid of her husband. This is the similar story of all the married women of the world, that they never get respect, they never get that much dignity from their husband's side. They are remarkable, they are matchless in serving their husbands, in serving their family. The second stanza of the poem describes Aunt Jenifer is making the tigers. They are unreal. But somewhere else, Aunt Jenifer has tried to show her hidden imaginations, her hidden, feelings. She could never enjoy that freedom. She could never get that respect from her husband's side. This is why she was compelled to make these tigers on a panel. Even though she herself will not be able to enjoy that freedom, she will not be able to get that respect from her husband's side, but the tigers which she is making will always get that much respect. They will be unafraid. They will still look ferocious. They will still look enjoying their freedom. Aunt Jenifer has consumed her entire life, rather consumed her entire energy while serving her husband. But she could not make her husband satisfied. Her husband was always complaining. her husband always seemed to be complaining because of his wife. He was never satisfied with his wife. Aunt Jenifer is under deep agony why she could not make her husband happy. This is the common phenomena of maximum married women of the world. We can pick up the example from our own home. See what happens with maximum married women. They do their maximum to keep the family, to keep the entire family happy, but they never get respect from their husband's side. Rather, they are used, they are respected such as they have no value in the family. But in reality, they are the main pillar of the family. Without their efforts, we cannot find happiness. Aunt Jenifer's married life is a complete failure. She could not enjoy her freedom. She could not be happy. She could not express her feelings. She could not express her views because of her husband's domination, who had never given respect to her. The third stanza describes about Aunt Jenifer's death. When Aunt Jenifer will die, what will happen? When Aunt Jenifer is shown in the poem, that she is making these tigers on a panel. Her fingers are fluttering. Why her fingers are fluttering? Because she has served her entire life, even energy, to serve her husband. And today, it is becoming difficult for Aunt Jenifer even to pull the needle that she is using to embroider these tigers. It is becoming difficult for Aunt Jenifer to pull the needle out of the panel. This is the result of her many years service for her husband. So in the third stanza, it is expressed when Aunt Jenifer will pass away, will die. Her terrified hands, terrified fingers will also be quiet. But the battle of getting respect will never be won by her. At the time of marriage, a girl is expected to put on a wedding ring or a wedding necklace. This is just not only a wedding ring or a wedding necklace, but it is a heavy band of responsibility which all of a sudden dawns onto her, comes to her. That wedding ring or wedding necklace brings so many responsibilities in a married woman's life. All the married women do their level best to keep the entire family happy. But unluckily, the expectation of masculine domination goes on the pitch high, and they seem to be completely failed. The married women seem to be completely failed. Apart from this thing, if we take the practical facts or views of life, we find that these married women are never respected by their husband. How they are dealt. They are never off their duty. Round the clock they can be seen working for their husband, working for their children, but they are never shown any token of love. Rather, they are disrespected. They are never made realize that you are something special for us. This is the time when married women need to be given their due respect. They should not be used as used articles. They are not articles. They are the main pillar, main source of happiness of the family. If we give them their due respect, of course they will do their work with more dedication. Whatever dedication they are showing at this moment, it is incomparable. It cannot be compared, it cannot be repaid. But when they will be shown little token of love, of course they will do their best. Aunt Jenifer is bullied by her husband. She was a victim of domestic violence, which is a very normal fact. Maximum married women are the victim of domestic violence. They are bullied. They have hardship, bitter experiences of their experiences from their married life. They don't have pleasant experiences from their married life. So it is shown in this poem when Aunt Jenifer will die. Her fluttering fingers, Her fingers are fluttering because she has got no more energy. So those fluttering fingers will also be quiet, but the battle of getting dignity from her husbands will never be won. She will still be remembered because of those hardship or bitter experiences of her married life. So the masculine domination, the male dominating society need to think seriously what they are doing, and the due respect should be given to the women. You know, husband and wife are just like two wheels of a vehicle. If one is broken down, then we cannot expect. It is impossible to run the vehicle of the life. So both should be given equal respect. It is not so that only males or